Welcome to another edition of Trav's Travel Channel, and today we are in Kingman, Arizona at the Petro. And on today's episode we're going to talk about a very nasty and unfortunate incident I had in Winslow, Arizona at the Flying J with a very nasty truck driver. Right now I am fixing to go inside to get something to eat and decompress. Stay tuned for more.
That's right. I had a very unfortunate incident with a very nasty driver. Now, before I go any further, if you have any children around, I suggest that you make them leave the room because what I'm about to say is not for children's ears. But anyways, earlier today, I had pulled into the Flying J in Winslow, Arizona to go and do my 30-minute break and get something to eat. So I went in, ate my lunch. About an hour later, I come back out and I see this guy squatting next to the passenger side of my trailer, and he had his bag hanging from the landing gear on the passenger side. So I walked up further. I looked at him and said, "What the hell are you doing?" He stood up, and come to find out what he was doing, he was half naked from the waist down and taking a shit into the fucking bag that was attached to my trailer. I told him, I said, "You got 2 fucking seconds to get that shit unattached from my trailer and get your ass out of here." Well, guess what? He stood up and got huffy puffy towards me, and I knocked the fuck out of him. Went in, grabbed the manager, brought her out. She proceeds to look at him and said, I just told you last week that you were not allowed here because you're doing the same shit. So she proceeded to call the police. Well, sheriffs came out, and he proceeded to tell the sheriffs that this was a terroristic crime because I beat him up with no warning, which that was a lie. I did not beat him up with any warning. He stood up, got huffy puffy towards me, and I knocked the fuck out of him. But this guy has been doing this at that Flying J for quite some time. He had been kicked out of there on numerous occasions, and when the sheriff's officer looked at him, he just told him flat out, put your hands behind your back because you're now under arrest for indecent exposure and defecating on private property. So I gave my information to the deputy. He said he could arrest me for hitting him, but he wasn't going to because he felt that I was defending what was considered my property, which is my truck and trailer. Come to find out, he was in this country on a work visa. He will be leaving this country after he's convicted because the deputy told me that he is going to file paperwork with Immigration and Customs Enforcement to have him extradited from the country, which is removed from the country due to his piss poor actions. Now, here's my suggestion. If you're going to come to our country, don't fucking shit all over another man's truck. That's not right. That's indecent exposure, and it can cause a lot of health problems. So, you know what? I'm done ranting and raving, but like I said, if you're from another country and you want to come over here, obey our fucking laws or get the fuck out. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button or contact me at the following links.